all rosters have been
Two
displayed. Two solo lane mirror matchup. It's Ori Rumble versus Ori Rumble. Okay.
I did mention that Sasa took the aggressive laning runes and really try to leverage that Nimbus cloak to get a health lead. I mean, it's a double flash trade.
We could very well be diving in the bot side. Xiaoya dodges out on the Q initially, but still falls anyway. It's a very worthwhile trade as it's support for AD. Back into the top line now. Hong flashing onto Arla. No flash on the Rumble. Gets caught by a harpoon. Gets caught by another auto attack, and Hong takes another.
Wow. He's level 6 yet, though. And that is one of the scariest engage tools. Without flash, the Nico can get pushed away, but as soon as she tags over to it, it's intimidating.
Oh, Chain of Corruption lands, though, and Southwind might not even be getting a chance to participate in any fights as they fall very quickly. Ning forced to use on conclusion.
And an added benefit as well, picking up the 3rd kill means that part of the Feats of Warfare goes over to LGD's pocket. And I wouldn't say LUX is having a great time topside against Tang Yuan's Orianna. Not exactly a favourable matchup. Some shockwave action on whoever is locked up. So overall, ZSM got the priority, but scary to do.
Fortunately, Melvin, your words were received, and once again you've continued to make waves in China as Southwind hits level 6, knocks up YCX even, and takes him down in one fell swoop.
He's leveraging the Xin Zhao engage. It is on a ward, scrying that one out, but Hung not wanting to get away with this without a bit of a contest. It is double lethality and an Orianna over the wall. This is a really hard dragon to take, and it looks like ZSM just forfeits it.
TY for the leash. Hung comes in, finds a quick pickup on a dragon that had been pre-baked almost. The one of the two particularly proficient at either. We'll see, though, with no neutrals up for the next 2 minutes or so, could very well be a bit of a quiet state or give a little bit of time for LGD to get a little bit crazy as YCX hops over the wall, takes down Southwind, and it's another time this Nico's caught out 0, 3, and 2.
Okay. Going for the snap engage over the wall is going to result in losing not just the mid tower, but also the feats. Going over to LGD, this is going to impact as soon as checks inventory. Anybody except for top lane buys a tier 2 shoe.
Yeah, and we will get to see whether or not these boots end up being really that important. And now mid lane caught out by a Tangle Barb. Here comes the flash to follow, and Xiaoya with nowhere to go. Flash is on top of his slow, and a Void Seeker from downtown takes down the Varus.
Really good chase down, and getting more gold into LWX is essential. We need to see that as Southwind getting chunked down by Hunger.
That was a little bit more than a chunk as he got pretty much one-tapped there. Double equalizers, double burns, and now Ning not quite able to fall as Arla finds the shutdown.
Incredible that they have identical CS as well. It makes looking at the HUD really trippy, I will say.
Yeah, it's not easy. And this is just the beginning, I feel, of our potential blind pick matchups. Now, we do get to see a trade coming through, or at least an attempted trade, as it is LGD who handily take control over the bot side and take that dragon. ZSM trying to take down this Herald. It is sniped out by Ning, and now LGD are going searching. Tang Yuan flashes in. It's a trade of shockwaves, and unfortunately for Tang Yuan, he definitely comes out on the rough end of that. But in the mid lane, LWX is caught. He's burst in an instant. No flash, no dodging that chain of corruption. And this is a second turret now that is falling in the mid lane.
This lethality Jace is just so scary.
Across the rift. So eyes really on Arla to see if he can make the difference in these team fights. Alternatively, can Sasa have a big impact as YCX finds 3, Shockwave connects onto 2, and there's an equalizer over the top. Thus far, a 1-for-1. Both supports are dead. Arla flashes out of the piercing arrow, but Sasa decides that he's going to follow him through. Electro Harpoon connects. Ning now a little bit low. LWX getting caught out by some poke as well. And Tang Yuan limping forward, walking his way into danger as LWX just barely limps out to safety.
We get a bloodbath, we get flashes blown, we get teleports blown, and I think that that is going to be the biggest thing. Regardless of the kills, regardless of where the gold went into a cheeky angle, look for the Nico ultimate. Does have flash up essentially, and tear up the Varus, tear up the Orianna, and the Jace really before they get a chance to play. Tang Yuan is lurking in a bush right now.
Yeah, calls the shockwave there, actually, to just a 1 versus 1. He might just kill Arla outright, though. Using that shockwave very well. Arla, once again, dying with his ulti available. Doesn't contribute to the 1v1. Doesn't contribute to the wider scale team fight. And LGD find 2 for the price of 1.
Absolute battle on two fronts there. Ning was looking at his bot lane, going to help, and then gets jumped on by who else but YCX and co. Absolutely bursted out before this Atacon, and it will be a trade. LWX trying to pick up some gold, but we have Sasa coming to stop it being a second tower mid. And now, with the dragon spawning in just a few seconds, I have to imagine that this is going into LGD's favor as well.
Just my side or not, but TP comes back in, and it looks like ZSM, they might want to contribute a little bit more to this fight. That's a weird pathing for a cannon minion, but once again, YCX!
It's beautiful.
4-man Magnet Storm, the equalizer over the top, and Sasa just ripping them to shreds. Another one on the list for this support. YCX will fall, but LWX falls with him, and now Hong decides, does he want to take a fight with Ning? Absolutely not. He'll take the Raptors instead.
Nobody suspects the second shockwave and second equalizer combo, as it is going to be Hung chasing down his opposite number, bullying them down, solo laner in the pocket, and in the meantime, well, take a look, they're collecting the third dragon. I think that was really the call from ZSM saying, if we don't fight now, then when?
But there haven't been any big hard-hitting shockwaves. There hasn't really been any ball delivery systems, and there hasn't really been an equalizer that's looked threatening to Xiaoya.
Did have to burn Arla's equalizer onto the top wave to not lose that tier 2 tower. It is one of the only 2 turrets they have left that is not a base tower right now, while their only points to be able to walk up and contest a Baron threat in the next minute from LGD. It is really important for ZSM to keep this tower alive and just give themselves a little bit of breathing room, get their jungler a little bit closer to the Baron. But how do you do it when you can't even stand there?
Flash away from the chain of corruption. Arla, South Wind looks for it, finds one, but YCX finds three!
Beautiful.
The shockwave combo comes through, and ZSM fall like a hot knife through butter. They are slaughtered. 4 for 1 there, as yes, one will fall, and LWX goes down after. A ace for 2.
The internet may have been down for LGD, but in the third game, it is all a magnet storm tearing apart ZSM. No way to stand forward against this Rel. YCX having an absolute clapping of a game over his opposite numbers. Southwood picking up 1, 2, losing that top tier 2, and having no actual angle in. I think it is all but done and dusted for LGD this game.
Yeah, they should be able to take this one home. They
Going so aggressive. They do end up falling to LWX, but now we jump back into live as a Rumble is dead. Arla is down.
Arla's down. Southwind's going to follow. I don't think that the equalizer was needed, but taking Ning out as well will certainly make this job nice and easy. ZSM on the last legs for this series. Just the 2 members trying to group up on the spot side. YCX. Hex Flash ready. He's going to try and take another one over this wall. And you can see Fofo takes a good amount of poke, decides, nope, I'm backing off. Oh, Hong flashes over the wall, lands a shock blast, flash out from LWX, who decides to recommit, has to try and make some sort of a play, but now he doesn't have flash for the second Q, and Hong goes to the skies and takes out the Kai'Sa.
That is a 4-level lead on the Jace over the Kai'Sa. It was certainly an effort from LWX, but at this point in the game, it is such an incredible
double shockwave under the Nexus turrets and a chain of corruption to find 2. This is the victory dance for LGD. They take down 4 members in the base. Why not make it 5, and we'll have some Nexus turrets to boot. Fofo may live, but LGD start their Demacia Cup strong.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.